Hey guys, today I will show you one of my projects which will allow you to never ever have to build a mind map for school or any other project again. It's a really nice project because it's really simple and you can also use it because I published it. I'm gonna show you the app and then I'm gonna jump into the code and how I build it because it's really simple. It is really easy to understand and you can build it yourself or just use the app. On this window, I opened the app. It's the mind map, in this case, data structures, like it has an array, data structures, arrays, trees, graphs, linked lists, and queues. And now I can clear this window. And like you can see, you can get the ChatGPT layout. Um, I can go onto this page and it explains what you need to do to get this working. I wrote the template for ChatGPT, which you can just paste into the chat, and you can give it a topic and it will create you the mind map whatever you need. And if you don't like the mind map it created, you can just write or add that or change the topic or add 10 more points. So it's really nice and you don't need to pay anything because you can just use your ChatGPT account. Alright, I'm gonna copy the template. I'm gonna jump into my ChatGPT window. I'm gonna paste the code, and in this case I want to create a mind map for Python. Create create it for the Python programming language. And now I can say with 10 points, and it will generate the code, which I can just copy right here if it's done creating it. Alright, generated the code, and now I can copy the code right here, and I can go back into the app. I can go back to the editor, and I can just paste the code or the array we got into here and submit. And now I can zoom out and we can see a really nice mind map with nice lines and really structured, all done by ChatGPT. We didn't have to do anything from that in our code. And now maybe I don't like the mind map. I will just go back into the chat and say add 5 more points about libraries. Alright, it's the code is generated. Make sure you don't copy from here because it doesn't support the correct format because it will add some copy it as a string. So you copy it right here or as a comment. You copy it right here and clear everything, and you can paste the new code. And now we can see everything structured the same, just more added to the libraries. We can just adjust this on our own because sometimes or if it's a lot of points, it's messing it up. But already a nice structure again, so really simple. And that's that about the application. Now we can jump into the code, which is also really simple. We have the page and an array, like here, which will create the nodes and edges, or the node and the edges for the starter mind map, which is just an example. So you can see an example how it's built, and then we have an state management for the nodes and the edges, and the JSON string we are going to copy from ChatGPT and pasting, so that's also in a state. And then we have a create mind map function that is gonna pass the JSON we pasted into the input and gonna create from the JSON data the node and edges, which is a function. And this we don't really have to understand that. It's just generating the edges and the nodes with the positions and yeah, the XY positions and where the edges have to go. And go back to this page. Then we are going to set the state, the node and edges. And if it's not a correct array, we can just do an alert. If you want to copy that and extend the application, you can do a dialog window in this case. This is just some logic which is not implemented, so you can later add on your own, maybe add edges and connect them. So that's the HTML for the application, the buttons and the clear button, which is just going to reset the state in this case, and the submit button is going to call the create mind map function, which I showed you up here. Right, this is the input, which is going to contain the JSON string. And now we have the logic for the mind map. I'm using Vectflow, the Vectflow library, which is really simple but has a lot of options to implement and extend your application, which I'm not going to cover in this video, but the documentation is well made, so you can also use that if you want to extend the application. I'm going to jump into the layout. There's nothing to see here. It's just the body. And we have the info page, which is containing the text you are going, or the template you are going to copy if you press on the copy to clipboard button. And it's just going to show that you copy it right here, right, for a short moment. And we have to go back to editor, which is just a link. So that was everything about this application, which you can see it's really simple, but it's helped me a lot. So I never had to create a mind map for school or any other project again. You can just go into here and you have the mind map. And if you want to paste it somewhere, just create a screenshot from that one. Or you can also implement a screenshot feature like a button in the application, so it's gonna create a screenshot of the mind map. But for simple case, you can also just generate with your Windows or whichever system you're using a screenshot. And that's it about the video and everything I wanted to show you. I will put the link, or I will put the repo name into the description, so if you want to check that out. And on the repo is also the link to the online, to the published application, which you can find under plain mindmap app.versal.app. So that's everything about the video. I hope you can use this application and it will benefit your needs. And goodbye.